Hey guys, Thoughts here. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to do the golden trophy quest. This is for beginners, but if you already done it, there's some helpful tips that you might have not known. So, anyways, what is golden trophy? Golden trophy is basically bows and all that crap. That's the weaponry you're gonna have. There's these little goblin things that you gotta kill, and then at the end you'll get a bunch of rewards. By bunch I mean like one, and like a hat. It could be a hat, a outfit. It's really random, to say the least. Basically what you're seeing right now is me and a rando, just sticking around, because that's all you could really do in the lobby besides maybe look at your stats. As you can clearly see, I'm not that good at the game. Anyways, so this is what you're going to want to do at the beginning. You're going to want to choose a bow or a sword. I would suggest swords for newcomers, but if you really want the challenge, use a bow. Bows are actually really hard to use though, so I still suggest using swords, as you can see in the clips that I'm about to show you. Also, I do not sound that good. It's because my throat is very hoarse. I don't know, it's just very hoarse. Anyways, so I personally choose a sword at the beginning because first level is really easy. And I also have shield just in case for the, I basically use swords until the second level, but even then I still use them. Oh, also, did I mention there's friendly fire? Yeah, there's friendly fire, there's friendly fire, so just don't shoot your teammates. Careful of that. So in this clip, I use two swords because they're probably the most deadly. But if I'm not correct, I do switch to crossbow on Act 3 because Act 4, sorry, because Act 4 is one of those type of things. Not crossbow, sorry, a bow. Anyways, so that was easy. As you can clearly see, the mob spawns are pretty generic. Every time you'll always be there. Now, for Act 2, I would personally use a shield and a sword. But what I do is I just dodge them because they aim for your head. Because for some reason, every enemy in this game aims for the head. So it's really easier to dodge. And I know this is going to sound stupid, but just dodge. I see it. And also, there's a crossbow spawn in the right room of Act 2. So if you're not good with the bow, but you're semi-accurate with, like, shooting weapons, use the crossbow. All you have to do is hold down the trigger button and then let go. Simple as that. You could spam it, but it does a lot less damage, as you're going to see soon. So, for this clip, I use still two swords, because that's basically what you have to do. There's not much to say about it, just dodge or block. And yeah, and also, you can revive teammates. Yes, by giving them a high five. Okay, so, Act 3. This one's also pretty easy. Not much to explain. It's just hit enemies with sword, dodge fireballs at one point, and then, yeah, that's it. So, there's gonna be, they spawn there, but it's because, one of my teammates, Godspeed, went down. They activate once you're down that little, see that little, like, slope down there? If you go all the way down, enemies will spawn up there, and you have to take them out. Just a heads up, because I feel like most people get killed by those, like, most newcomers, like, to the game. Yeah, I don't really know where I was going with this. Anyways, just be careful of that. And as you can clearly see, I'm hitting vases. I wasn't going for S+, and I had a pretty good team, even though there's a level 1 and a max level. I mean, the max level is pretty good, but yeah, anyways. So, on to Act 4. For this act, I did not have a crossbow, so I had to take a bow. You'll see in a sec why bows are going to be very useful in this act. If you're going to do the golden trophy, get decent with bows. As you can see in this clip, me and the teammate got down because we weren't paying attention. And you can see me doing this weird, spinny thing that you could do. And this is why you need a bow, because they spawn down there almost every wave except for one, and that was the beginning wave. No, two. The two beginning waves. But I got a pretty good teammate who's really good with bows, so I'm not afraid. And now, here comes the boss boys. On their back is a target. You have to hit that. If you don't hit that, they won't die. Simple as that. And yeah, and then there's 3 or 4 in this. There's one will be on the left platform, and then one will spawn right there after the 2 bosses, the 2 beginning bosses are dead. So yeah, no, sorry, there's only 3. And then you see me pick off that, yeah, that thing. They eventually do just despawn at a certain range. So the fireballs despawn at a certain range, but as you'll see in the next clip, they are kind of get upgraded. So do the regular goblins. They take more hits, and that's, if you see red goblins and red fire shooty things, try to avoid them, or don't avoid them, but go at them with more teammates. Unless it's the goblins. Goblins just spam with a sword or a bow, but they take a lot of hits, so yeah, be careful. But for the, yeah, that thing right there, the red flying thing, yeah, that thing's a more overpowered version of the other one. Basically, just hit it once with a shield or a sword, and just shoot it, or hit it with a sword. But shields don't do anything, they just knock it down. So yeah, just a suggestion, don't use the shield. It's kind of, it's good for beginners, but yeah. Also, you cannot revive with a weapon in your hand. If you have a weapon in your hand, it doesn't work. And there's the beefy goblins. They take extra hits, but they're not much of a nuisance, especially with a good team. Yeah. So, the reason why you don't want, and also, if you want to get a good tier, don't die. Just try to dodge and stuff like that. If you die, it's okay. You only lose about 2,000 points. But, yeah. And the same reason, and that's the exact same reason that I'm hitting those, vases. It's because if you hit the vases, they give you coins, and the more coins you get, the better the loot. So, for instance, in this clip, I get a helmet that is, I believe, a S rank item. Yeah, we got S rank in this, so if I'm not wrong, it's a S rank item. Okay, Act 5, I believe. So for this act, you're going to want to jump onto that little bookshelf with a crossbow and a shield. I feel like this is a good time to say that this video is for non-screen players, like VR players only, because most of the stuff I talk about is only VR players, like useful to VR players. Anyways, so as you see, I'm up here with a crossbow and a shield. Shield because I don't want to get hit by the fireballs, and a crossbow because it's the best one-handed weapon in the game. Oh, at least in Golden Trophy. And these are the other enemies. They're beefy, going ham from one side. You know, same deal, except they spin. I remember the first time I played this, I got murdered by them because I did not realize what they did. Shields won't do anything. The best case you will have is just to run away. Obviously. Anyways, so that's your best case of winning. But, yeah. I get down here and I'm kind of, I didn't realize what I got killed from till I do. Now I'm rewatching this clip, I see what I was killed from. Anyways, so that's that. And also, if you haven't noticed already, all players have to be on the little platform at the end of each level. You see the little door and the lock symbol on the ground? You have to step on there, your entire team has to, and then you can enter the next act. Okay, Act 7. That was Act 6. Shit. Okay, Act 7's easy. Shields and swords will be very good for this act. If you couldn't tell, I'm just saying the exact same things, but I need content somehow. Yeah, I don't know why I got killed from just then. Anyways, so, for this act, as you see, he doesn't realize that, he's new to the game, he doesn't realize that you have to drop a weapon to revive. So he revives me, and then I go over here. Now, be warned, there are going to be enemy spawns here. So as you go through, once you go through that little corridor, once you go down there, there's going to be enemies behind you. As you will see in a second. Yep, see, you hear the noise of them coming down, and then, yeah, there'll be one beefy boy at the beginning. And also like 2 midget boys, 3 midget boys. And then there'll be another spawn with even more of the shitty goblins that die in like one hit of a sword, and 1 fireball guy. So be warned of that, and sorry that not all of it is like shown. Oh, 2 fireball guys, sorry. Sorry that, as I was saying, sorry that not every little part is shown of the enemy spawns, but I'll try to explain best as I can. Okay, so once you go down here, there was a charger dude in that where the torch was. Basically, just, yeah, all you have to do is really just hit his back. He charges into you, but if you get lucky, you can hit him a bunch with a sword, and it's really easy. Anyways, so on to Act 8. I don't know why I said 5. Anyways, so in this act, I decided to pick up 2 crossbows, and then I go on top of my little spot. And this spot's really good because nothing besides the fireball guys can hit you. And because of the recent packs that the game had, or somewhat recent, I don't know when it was, but because of the patch, the fireballs kind of despawn at a certain range. So I could literally just sit up here and fireballs will just despawn at a certain, like, see? They don't despawn at this range, but still, it's a pretty nice fact. Anyways, so you gotta watch out for fireball guys. Don't ever get too confident. And I think this is a good time to mention that you should always charge your crossbow, because look at my hit it took just to kill 2 of them with 2 crossbows. Yeah, it's because I wasn't charging it right. Anyways, so Spiny Dude spawns there, and so does a charge dude after you kill this guy. That arrow just went through him. Anyways, so more fireball dudes. Kill that one. I get a lucky hit. And let me just say, there is drop off of the bows and crossbows, so be careful. You might want to get used to that, actually. But yeah, there's not much really to this level. Kind of just sit up on top, let them charge at you, and then yeah, they kind of just shoot their back and shoot anything a bunch of crossbows. This is my personal strategy, but there's other ones like camping for the one guy. So there is another wave. Don't do what I just did. Stay up there, but I didn't realize there was another wave. So I dodge. I hit this guy a bunch. Now you get a little bit of better look of the spawns. My teammate goes down. But personally, I don't really care, because the faster I take out these guys, the faster. And there, it's done. Once you hear the boom, 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 that's when the round is done. And the reason why I'm rushing, and you might not catch everything, is because, well, as you can see, we're 12 minutes in. And we're already at the boss. Okay, so here's the strategy. It's called Shield Bash. I'm personally doing the Shield Bash strategy. You go right with, one guy goes right with 2 shields and, well, does this. And the rest of them go left. So that's all you have to do. And if you do it right, you could get him on your head, and it makes it 100 times easier. And then you win. Simple as that. And now, as I was saying at the beginning, at the end you will get a chest. And basically the chest will be like a cosmetic. So for instance, in that clip I just got a hat. And also, sorry about the choppiness, I need to end this soon. Anyways, so as you can see, popping up on the screen, or what was popping on the screen, was a few of the cosmetics you can get. Pretty neat, yeah, but I personally preferred Rise of Jumbotron, even laser tag, really. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. And also, if you'd like me to do another one, please let me know in the comments, like Rise of Jumbotron or something. I'll do it.